Hey, my name is Matt Storr and I repair saxophones for a living, and today marks the start of a new sort of long-term project for this YouTube channel where I'm going to try to overhaul a vintage saxophone from start to finish in real time, no edits, with a camera strapped to my head. I don't know if it's a great idea, but there's not that type of information where you'd actually sort of have to be watching someone overhaul a saxophone really hasn't left the shop yet, right? There's ever since I started even there is a huge explosion in the kind of information and the amount of information you can get about anything, but also about saxophone repair. There's even some books that have been published since then, but the type of information that hopefully I'll be showing here is something that typically you have to be an apprentice to see, but there's a lot of people that want to learn about this stuff that don't have the opportunity to drop everything and move to wherever they need to move and get paid either nothing or very little to get this kind of experience. So I don't think this is going to be interesting to everybody, even among the people who watch my channel. I think there's going to be a lot of people that find this really boring. But the idea is to put information out there that isn't out there yet. Basically get it onto the permanent record. And hopefully over time, there'll be people that find that useful. But it's not something that is designed to grow my channel. You know, the type of information I put out there is really aimed at a very, very specific subset of people. If I had 1 million subscribers, it probably would mean I wasn't doing a great job of helping those people out. Um, so, a couple things to keep in mind before we get started. One, I don't know if the way I do things is the best way. I don't even know if it's the right way. It's just how I do them. I've been doing this for about 20 years now, and in 2022, what we see is going to be how I work on this horn. Um, Hopefully 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I were to do it over again, I would do some things differently because that means I'm learning, right? So this is how I do it now. Doesn't mean it's the best way. Two, I can't like take the time to edit this stuff. I can't add like music to the background. You know, I can't have music playing in the background while I'm doing this. So it's probably going to be fairly boring some of the time. So if I were you, I might maybe have some of your own music on in the background, or like do this while you're doing something else versus like sit there and watch it straight through for an hour. Probably each episode, I don't know, is going to be somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour. Those chunks seem reasonable when I think about it, but we'll see what happens. Also, I don't think I can talk the entire time. Even if I could, I'm not sure you'd want me to, but I'm not sure that I'll, like if I'm doing the same thing 5 times in a row, I'm not sure that I'll be talking through it the entire time. So there might be some silence. There might be where I'm talking about things that are off topic. I mean, I talk to myself a lot while I work. Usually I have podcasts on, documentaries, stuff like that. Without that on, it's going to be silent here, right? I'm probably going to get bored and go a little bit out of my mind. I'll try and keep like banter to nobody to a minimum, but I can't guarantee it. Um, Also, as it goes on, hopefully I'll learn more about making this type of video. The same reason I can't edit, I just don't have time to do it. I do all this stuff on the side for free, right? So um, I'll probably improve as I go along. If you've got feedback, please let me know in the comments. If you've got questions that you would like me to address in the next video, please put them in the comments. I'll be uploading this somewhat close to real time. My internet sucks way out here in the country, so I will probably be like going to a friend's place with fiber to upload it so I don't tie up my own internet for like 12 hours at a time. So, I might be uploading a few episodes at a time, but if you ask questions in the comments, I will try and write them down and remember and address it in the next video. Um, but yeah, so don't expect too much. Hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully whatever is good about it improves over time. Whatever's bad about it, I can decrease the amount of that over time. And I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, right? Like the saxophone is on my bench right now. I've never worked on this particular type of saxophone. I might trip and drop it halfway through. Um, God forbid, I broke my wrist a year and a half ago and then had to take like 6 months off work. I don't know how this is going to go. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we end up with a great saxophone at the end of it. But it's going to be a journey and we're going to take it together. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and get started.